Well, I'm an alum, so I now attend American University, and I've been a part of the Boston Student Advisory Council for the last about 3 or 4 years. So we were working on the teacher constructive feedback form for about 3 years now, and we got a big win when they implemented it in the district when it became mandatory. Each school was supposed to pass out this survey. And now the Board of Education, they're creating this new teacher evaluation tool, which would include student and teacher, student and parent involvement. So now this is why we have this big push and this rallies coming around, because we want it to be mandatory. We want to make sure that students and parents are heard when it comes to evaluating teachers. And they're voting in June, so now we're rallying it up and getting all our troops and BSAC people together and a bunch of students to go out on Thursday and rally and make sure that the Board of Education sees that this is important, that students and parents are involved and that they should have a voice in teacher evaluation. So that's our new push for this year.
Oh, that's awesome. So do you know how many people will be at this rally?
We're hoping to have a turnout about 75 people. What, 200? 200 people.
Oh, that's really good.
That's amazing.
So how do you get people to come to these rallies? Do you use Facebook or?
Yeah, so we have like a big poll for Facebook. We're sending out this text message pyramid where all of our members are supposed to pass out this text message and send it to 10 people and have those 10 people send it out to another 10 people. So we're using a lot of technology. Facebook is a big thing to make sure that people are saying that they will attend the event. We have flyers, different kind of cards out that's saying what our mission is, and just things like that.
So have you had any other rallies this year?
Other rallies this year?
Yeah, have you had any other?
No, this is our one and only. We're putting our all into this one.
So where is this rally located for anyone that would like to come join you?
Yeah, Thursday, May 12th, 3:30 to 5:30, City Hall, Plaza.
Okay, why do you feel as though it's important for youth to rally around this issue?
We feel it's important because students, they're in the classroom with these teachers all the time. And you have, some teachers who know that they're going to be evaluated, so they try their hardest to make sure that their class is participating, cooperating, and that they're doing an amazing job. And you have administrators who are coming in once a year evaluating these teachers, but you have students who are in these classrooms with these teachers 165 days, and they know the teachers inside and out. They know what a good teacher is. They know what a bad teacher is. They know what makes a teacher qualified. So to have students involved, it's going to be an amazing experience. It would be something that all students would take. They'll be accountable because they know what a teacher should look like, and they're the voice. The students are the ones who are they're around these people. They're around these teachers. And yes, some may say that jobs can be in jeopardy, but students, it's their education, and they should have a hand on their education. They should now be responsible for their education. And by allowing them to evaluate their teachers, that makes them more responsible.
I totally agree with what you just said. How have teachers responded to this rally?
How teachers have responded to this rally?
Yes.
Of course, you have some positive, some negative. You have some teachers who believe that it's an amazing idea and that they would like to see students involved in this process. And of course, you have some teachers who they're against it. They believe that it can affect their jobs in some way. And yes, that may be true. So you kind of have, it's no win-win.
So are you expecting this rally mostly to be students or teachers, or who can we expect to be there?
We're expecting the rally to have a variety of different people, students and parents, most definitely, community leaders. We're hoping to get some administrators and teachers there. The rally's open to everyone, so we're just hoping that we do have a good range of people that come and show up.
Would you consider this rally to be a movement throughout Boston?
A movement throughout Boston? I personally, I would hope that it would be a movement throughout Boston. I would hope that students and parents see how important this is and that they want their, they want to be involved. They want their voices to be heard, and we're hoping that it spreads throughout Boston. It would. Oh yeah, well, since our rally is around the Board of Education's new their new tool for teacher evaluation, it will be a state thing. So we're hoping that it does spread throughout Boston and that it becomes this big issue and kind of this thing that everyone can grasp onto.
As far as students evaluating teachers, do you think it would be constructive criticism or more so negative feedback?
I think it would be constructive criticism. I think that, students, it may sound negative to some people, like, the work isn't engaging. But I believe, honestly, that's constructive feedback. If a student or a classroom full of students feel as though that they're not learning because the teacher is not grabbing their attention, that's a problem. And then that becomes constructive feedback. That means the teacher would now have something to hold on to and say, okay, how can I now incorporate some kind of information or turn it in such a way that it's now engaging my students.
How early do you think teacher evaluation should start within Boston schools?
How early that evaluation should start?
Yes, as far as so it starts in elementary school, middle school, high school, at what age level?
I think the big push would be for high school because now they're a lot older, they're more mature, they've had more time in just the school system in general, and I think that high school students would be a lot more reliable than some of the younger students.
We also would like to know how our parents have been involved with this process.
How have parents been involved with this process?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we're in a coalition with BUS, and so it's like a group of parents who have been involved in this process and helping us create supporting our rally and helping us create our constructive feedback form and having input in it. So they've been kind of like our go-to people when it comes to parents.
Do you feel as though the lack of teacher evaluation is due to the quality of schools? Because for me, I go to a private school and I'm able to evaluate my teachers on a regular basis.
Wow, really? Well, I think that it does. I guess it depends because, yes, it can definitely be kind of like the quality of schools and not allowing their students to evaluate the teachers. So I think that could play a role in it.
So if people want more information about this rally or just your group in general, where would you suggest they should go?
It's on Facebook, so find BSAC, the Boston Student Advisory Council, on Facebook. You can also contact Ginny and Maria. They're the advisors of the Boston Student Advisory Council.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for talking to me.
Good luck in your rally.